So yo, this is part three. Starting from LGI Hospital in Leeds. So this is where. So imagine now. Obviously, I've been chopped. Where part two ended, got chopped up, bleeding. I get rushed into this bit here through them double doors. Yeah, I don't know where I go, and then I go in, and then next thing you know, I've got bare people around my bed. My right leg's hanging off. You know, you can see the scar there. The right leg's hanging off, blood all over. You know, I don't know what to think. And obviously, whilst I was in the hospital, this is where a lot of people come to see me and just to see me broken, see me beaten. And I kicked a lot of people out, told a lot of people to go away that day, like straight away from my bed. I said this and tell them all to get out because they didn't want no one to see me like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously, imagine I'm in here, I'm chopped up, yeah. So we'd come out here every day, we'd have some food in here. Everyone stares at you, you're chopped up, you're beaten, you feel horrible. People are coming to see you just to see you like defeated and that. It's not a nice place to be. But I'd sit out here on my wheelchair, and when I was in the hospital, I used to think the nurses would try to kill me, because they were kept injecting me with stuff and that. So my mind, because you're coming down off all the drugs and that, so your mind, you're getting a bit delusional in it. All right, so imagine, yeah, we're in here, I'm in here now, and every day now I'm out here and I'm chopped up, and people come to see me in hospital, but they just wanted to see me, broken and down. And when I was in here, like I'm saying, I was having delusions in it because obviously I'm taking a lot of drugs before I come into the hospital. I was on a 4-day bender, so when they've chopped me, I wasn't feeling too good. But by the time I've come out here, I must have been in hospital about like a week before I've even come outside. When I've come outside, it was like, you feel down and people weren't there for me. No one wanted to help me out. No one wanted to back me. People come to see you and say they're going to do X, Y, and Z, but, actions speak louder than words. My own brother didn't even do out. And it's all right saying, oh, yeah, we said we are going to do blah, blah, blah. But, for me, when my brother got jumped, I went and read out straight away. He didn't even have to ask me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what happens, when you get involved in this gang life and this gang stuff. When shit hits the fan, people not really down, they're not really there. Yeah, they say it, but just saying and just doing it's two different things. So it started to make me realise, you know what I'm saying, that I didn't want to make a change. That was not what was in my mind at that time. Obviously revenge is the first thing on your mind, and what you're gonna do when you get better, but you need to get better. So I come out of hospital, I went to Sheffield to get better and recover. Then the girl I was with, she kept coming down saying, "Oh, people are saying this about you, people are saying that about you." So I had an ego, so I come straight back to Bradford, and in my mind I wanted to get cracking, but I couldn't even walk. So yeah, so I get back to Bradford, and then that's where it starts. Getting active again. I need to make money again. Turned on my phone, started doing whatever I was doing to try and earn money on my crutches, hopping up and down. It was horrible, man. But yeah, this was the hospital life. I used to be sat out here. It was the same time a month, like August now, just sat out here, just chilling in my wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Like a bit fucked up and that, but I kept a smile on my face. I always kept it moving. The girls would come and see me. Obviously, the girl I was with, she'd come and see me all the time. Her mates would come, give me cuddles and that. And it felt good, man. It felt all right. And my boys come, Doyle come to hospital, John Doyle, Dean Doyle, shout them out. Other people come to hospital, but like I said, I believe they only came to see me beaten and down and to go chat shit about me. And I mean that with the utmost respect. A couple of other people did come, Isaac and the lads, they showed me love. Up top came, showed me love. But there was other people that came just to see me beat and then go, and then you hear rumours that they're saying behind your back out of the hospital. So this is how it goes in that life, man. People are full of shit. Them certain people are very full of shit, and I'm gonna get into the rest of it in this documentary part three. Yeah, but yeah, man. Shout out LGI because they did some amazing things. I mean, look at my leg there. Come closer, bro. Like that leg there was hanging off, yeah. And show him this scar, bro. They had to take an artery out of there to save that leg. So what they did was absolutely amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? And thank God I heal well. All right, so I've come out of hospital, and obviously, like I'm saying, a lot of people came to hospital to see me like that and just chat a lot of shit about me behind my back. And what else happened is, what I want to tell you that happens on these roads is, people was actually going to the other side and saying to them lads or their people, saying, look, we're not with him, do what you want, like basically like, because they didn't like me anyway, but they were nice to my face, but behind my back they're going, oh look, my man's not with him, blah blah blah, X, Y, and Z, because this is how people move. They move right here. So anyway, I come out, it's all forgiven now, but at the time, this is how I felt. These are the emotions I'm going through, and I'm giving you that real raw shit. So now imagine, I come out of the hospital, and obviously I need to get my money back up, because I'm going on my arse a bit, because basically I left someone in charge of something, and they messed up, yeah? They messed up, and that went fucking. I don't know what they did. Do you know what I'm saying? But they messed up. So I'm in Sheffield, and obviously I'm hopping to the gym every day. I've got one leg's fucked. I couldn't even put my leg on the ground at this time. Yeah, so I'm in mad pain. This leg's in mad pain. I'm hopping to the gym every day. You know, if I want a band drive, I'll take it to Sheffield and show you. I actually went at least 2 miles to the gym every day in mad pain. Yeah, put myself through it. And obviously the girl always come down. She's like, "Oh, people are saying X, Y, and Z." So yeah, come back anyway. And anyway, I need to get my money up. So now when I'm trying to get my money up, I'm having to hop on crutches and go and see people and whatever I was doing, yeah. And one day, my leg's been in mad pain, right? And I said, listen, can you go and see Julie for me because my leg's mashed, yeah? It's been pain. So I've stayed in, yeah, and then she's actually gone to go whatever, yeah. And on the way back down, she's noticed 4 or 5 jeeps. She said 4 or 5 jeeps. So then I'm thinking, ras. So they come for me again, long story short, yeah. And then all that ended up getting patterned. But my mates come to like back the drama, yeah. But it was too late for all that, you know what I'm saying? Like they just came to like I don't even know. And then I said to him, look, yeah, can you put me in a car in it? Obviously I'm on my ass, I can't walk. I said, my mates are rich, they've got dough, yeah. Well, my so called mates, yeah, at the time. This is how I felt. I didn't feel like they were my friends. I still don't feel like they're my friends now, to be fair. But anyway, I said, put me in a car or give me a thing. I had not around me because someone took it while I was in hospital and blah blah blah. So yo, give me a thing and so I'm good if anyone pulls up to me, you know what I'm saying? But they're like, no one would do anything for me. So it was like they was all glad that I was beaten, but still try to smile in my face and be my friend. So long story short, I was like seeing these people and try to get my money up. And I went to go see a guy one day, and he'd passed away. It was COVID times now kicking in, and they said he died of COVID. Yeah, and then after that, whatever I was doing, I stopped doing it. I felt like I felt sad. I felt like wow, what is this? Have I like? I don't know. I just something just touched the nerve. So the business I had running, I snapped it up, I threw it in the bin, stamped it out, and I thought, but I was still grafted mindset, so I had to make some money and get my dough up. So that's what I did. I got back to my feet. I'm gonna tell you how I did that now. Yeah, and this is the hill. Like, look how steep this hill is. Like, my legs was in mad pain. I'm up and down this hill every day, fucking putting in work. So basically, obviously, like I'm saying, I was doing business with a guy when I come out of hospital. He sadly passed away, and it just made me feel a type of way. So what I was doing, I got rid of whatever I was doing, and I moved into a house in this area. I'm not going to go outside the house because people live there now, obviously. But in that house, I started cultivating tomatoes. So I was living in the house and I was cultivating tomatoes because I had to get my money up. So it helped me get my money up a little bit, growing and selling these tomatoes. Yeah, and then from there, like I slowly started to get back on top. I got some money that came in, around 40k, and that kind of helped me. And then I moved out of that house and I moved up to another house, and then I got a good touch. I got like 225k in one go, so I've got 225k. My money's gone back up and I'm doing well again. But my point is, I was at rock bottom and I come out of hospital, and all these people remember this, they wanted to see me down. Yeah, so when I come out of hospital, I had to rebuild myself. There was only me, and I'll say the girl that was with me. I'm not gonna lie, like she was actually there with me, and she always did give me that drive and that push, as well as the toxic shit. She gave me that drive and that push to, I wanted to get money. I wanted to make us better. I wanted to do all these things because obviously we always had dough. I always got dough. So I had to get it back. My ego, and I did. I got back up, and all these people that doubted me and wanted me to be finished. You know, I came back, I rose back up. But as I've rose back up, obviously, people still want to see you down and they're still hating. And, it got to a point where the people that got me, obviously, I did. There were certain times where certain things happened, but I can't speak about them in this because, the police could probably use it against me. But yeah, that got put to bed. I went to a festival called Bradford Festival, and I was there with my girl and my brother, and nothing happened to me. They come up to me, they hugged me, we had a chat, we were shaking hands, and they were showing me respect, and no one said nothing bad to me, not one bad word to me, to be fair. Yeah, they showed me respect. I went down on the field and I was there all night, just me and my girlfriend at this point, and I was there all night and nothing happened, nothing got said, and everything was cool. Yeah, and it got put to bed and I'm happy it did. Yeah, and obviously, like I'm saying, I've got this 225k, I'm back up. I bought the RS4, and slowly but surely, things started going back down because things were eating me up inside because, I was letting outside noises and other people make sly digs and sly comments, and it were getting to my ego and it was affecting me. So I was taking drugs to block it out, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take you up to the house you know, where my head went at this point. I'm using Tren, steroids. and obviously I'm using a lot of cocaine every week through the week.
So this is my old house, yeah, where I live. Now look, get the cameras in. See them cameras? And I've got cameras around the back. Now imagine this, yeah. The cameras all of a sudden they stop working. Yeah, obviously, yeah, I've been taking tests, I've been taking drugs and all that, yeah. But why did my cameras all of a sudden stop working, yeah? And I'm not going to say what I believe because people might get the feelings, yeah. There's some weird wires going through to my house and that, yeah. And this is what all making me paranoid. And come here, bro. So I've got a new letterbox now, yeah. He's got a new letterbox, yeah. I put them doors on. But anyway, that letterbox there, fucking. Oh, lives in there, does it? That letterbox there, someone come and tried burning my house down, and I believe that was one of my friends. So as I've tried turning my life around now, like I'm saying, I got the 225k. Yeah, I bought the RS4, I bought the Rolex watches, I bought the chains. I took me and my missus to Turkey. I got my teeth, she got her teeth. Yeah, like we did loads of things. We went on holidays, like, you know, we were living a pretty good life at that point. Obviously, I got this. I did all this house out. So you can see all that wallpaper. Obviously, it wasn't the best, but it was a work in progress, yeah. So I spent a lot of money on this. You know, I tried to make it as good as we can. Everything in that house, I bought, I paid for. You know, I tried to do the best I could for us, yeah. But like I'm saying, like spooky things were happening. The camera stopped working, and obviously, I'm going to get to the point where, because this part feeds more of the downfall, and so at this point it got to a stage where I'm taking these drugs, and you know, I've lost the RS4, I've lost, you know, the Rolex. I end up selling it, and fucking you know, I end up going a bit down, you know what I'm saying, because I was getting bad on drugs, partying, ketamine, MB, cocaine and all that, yeah. And just I was still having beefs. People tried setting me up. Obviously, I'm going to take you up there, I'll show you that, yeah. People try to set me up and all that. But at this point as well, I thought that my girlfriend was cheating on me with one of my mates, so I rung him up. But I rung him up on a blender. I said, yo, come and see me, yeah. But I had something on me, use your imagination, yeah. And if you would have come walking down this driveway that day where I'm stood right now, and me and him are cool now, yeah, we are, but if you'd have walked down here that day, the way I was feeling at that time, you know, I would have used that tool, and, you know, I would have not used it in a way to try and scare somebody. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, I was there that day, ready. I was upset. I was crying. I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna end people. You get me? So my mind, but I could have been wrong, because like I'm saying, I'm on these drugs and these steroids, and it's fucking up my mind. Yeah. So obviously, as you all know, I end up losing it a bit. I'm going to a mental hospital. So here's how it happened. So I thought the TV's bugged, the Wi-Fi's bugged, and all that. Yeah. And now I looked out the window and I seen a van parked outside there. Yeah. Now the van said technology and support on it, yeah. And she said, nah, there were not there, there were no van there. And I thought, there were lasers coming through, yeah. It's a mad feeling place to be, drug psychosis, yeah. But then a few months later, she looked out the bathroom window and she said, you know what, you must be right, because there's a dish I'm going to show you now next door's house, right next to my bathroom window, if it's still there, and it says technology and support on it. So I was semi-right, semi-wrong, do you know what I'm saying? Alright, so obviously this is the back. So she said that she seen the dish that said technology and support on it, but I never. It says techno mate on it, so you never know, innit? But like I'm saying, can you see the cameras in the back there? So all these cameras all stopped working. So, and I used to think that something were going on, like, you know, cheating. So why would the cameras break all of a sudden? You know what I mean? Perfect camera system, mate. But anyway, that's what happened, and obviously I went a bit crazy and ended up so that night where I've ended up losing it now completely, you know, drug psychosis. I had the half ounce and I'm sniffing, yeah. People say it was only half ounce, yeah, but the amount of drug abuse I've done over the years and the stuff that's mixed in cocaine these days, coke's not the same, mate. If you get it off the wrong person, I don't know what they're putting with this flake, yeah. So obviously I've lost it a little bit. So we've been on a bender in there. We sniffed for like 3 days or something. I can't remember how many days it was. I think she had a bit of sleep, but I didn't. Can't fully remember that anyway. But I've come out my house, I jumped in the car and I got to my mum's in it, because I feel like I'm going to feel a bit better in my mum's, yeah. Alright, so now I've come to my mum's, yeah. This is my mum's living room, yeah. I'm sat down on the couch. I'm sat there, and obviously and I'm seeing little reflections and I'm going mad. And then obviously my girlfriend's like, she's getting more worried, and then do you know what it is? I don't want to say I feel like people were playing games when this was going on, yeah. I don't want to say that, but I felt like, you know, the way
people could have acted different around me to make me feel a bit better, yeah. But I ain't blaming no one, it's my own fault, yeah. I take full responsibility, yeah. But anyway, so I'm sat there and I've looked at my mum, I'm saying, my mum, they've got you too. So then they ring the police, yeah. So now the police come outside, but I think the police are hitmen, so I get a big knife and I've got the scar there. I've gone, they're gonna kill me, yeah. So I've got it, I've just gone boom, yeah, down there. And I thought, obviously, the police is, I don't know if they started kicking the door, but I know they're going to CS me and all this and that. And like I'm saying, I'm thinking they hit me, my mind's gone, so I'll fly out the back, yeah? I'm going to show you now into the graveyard. This is, obviously, it's all overgrown now, but I jumped up this wall, over that wall and into the graveyard. But I'm going to take you into the graveyard the other way, but I've obviously gone this way, yeah? But I'm going to show you. I've got no socks and shoes on. All my legs got cut to bits, but I'm going to show you now. The graveyard is obviously up there, yeah? Now, there's a little hut in there. You can't see it because I don't know what's happened here now, yeah, but there's a little hut there. So I've come through the graveyard, and the graveyard's from like 1607, like really old, yeah. All my legs now bleeding, all my foot, because the big all these overgrown thorns, they're all stuck in my legs. It's full of thorns and proper overgrown, old, yeah. So I'm in there. Remember, I'm coked out my head. You need to remember, I've been up for three days. I don't remember 2 3 days. I'm coked out my head and I'm sat there, but obviously my mind's gone. I'm thinking they try to kill me. Police are driving up and down there, but I'm sure she had Find My iPhone on my phone. Yeah, sure she did. Yeah, but I'm in there and I'm scared. I'm thinking, oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yeah. So I come out of there, yeah. So now, yeah, I'm hid behind this fence, yeah. But my bird's on there, and I think she'd Find My iPhone, yeah. So I'm hid here, and then she's come on, Leah, and she's seen me, and she's pointing me out to the police. Now, obviously, I'm glad she did point me out to the police. Maybe it did need to happen, yeah, because obviously I've lost my mind. I'm fucking cutting myself. She probably did me justice in it, but at the time, I'm thinking that she's with them. They're people, they're hitmen, yeah. It's a mad place to be. This is why I do not do drugs, whatever you do, yeah. So now I've jumped back out of there, I've jumped back over there, yeah, like over that bit, yeah, to fucking come back. So I've jumped over there, and now imagine, yeah. So obviously I've jumped over there to come back out, but the police have obviously skidded up here, yeah. So they've skidded up here. So I've come running out of here. I've run down, yeah. Imagine my mind's going. Now look at this busy road. Now check what I've done, yeah. I've run out into the middle, obviously still got traffic. I've run out into the middle of the road here. I've stopped the guy in traffic, yeah, a guy with an old Asian guy in a Corolla with his wife and kid, and I hope they forgive me. I jumped in the back. I'm saying drive, drive, drive. Obviously, it's not drive nowhere. Police have blocked me in, grabbed me out of the car, and then obviously they've put in the back of the van now. Like I'm saying, I've come out to the middle of the road there, stopped the guy. The police have got me. But what I want to say is, when the police had me in the back of that van, yeah, they're playing games with my mind. So what the cop was doing, the rat horrible officer, and I seen him months down the line, and I stuck it on him, and he's lucky I didn't get my hands on him, because what he was doing is putting his gloves on and pretending like, because I thought I'm kidnapped, I'm getting killed. Even when I got to the BRI hospital, another officer had to tell him to calm down, because I ended up getting wrapped up because I thought they'd try to break my arms, and they were only trying to take my blood pressure or whatever, but I thought they'd try to break my arms and snap my bones, because I'm thinking I'm kidnapped, I'm getting murdered, these are hitmen. So now what he's done is the cop has actually grabbed this cop who we called Jack, grabbed him and said, "What are you doing?" And he threw him out of the room, because I don't know what his issue was with me. I had an issue, you get me? And he was pretending that when I was in the van that we were texting. I don't know who pretending we were texting, but he would try to go giggling and all that, yeah, doing all weird shit, yeah, try to fuck with my head. So when you're in that state, no officer should do that. Do you know what I'm saying? But they do that. Even the other officers will try to play a little game, saying, "Oh, your teeth are nice, because I'm thinking I'm kidnapped, I'm getting killed." So we get to the BRI, and then obviously from there, after they check me, but they couldn't check me because, like I'm saying, I got wrapped up. And I'm telling people to get the phones out and record me, because I feel like I'm getting kidnapped. And then obviously I get to Linfield Mount, and we're gonna go there now. So I'll show you that part. Imagine, yeah. Obviously, when you lose your mind, they must have to get your health checked first, innit? So they brought me here to hospital. They've sat me down in here. Follow me, bro. So they see they take me into one of these rooms here, yeah. So now when we go in one of these rooms, yeah. When we go in one of these rooms, yeah, what happens is, I think they try to break my bones and break my arms, yeah. Because obviously I'm in a psychosis, yeah. So now they try to take my blood in it. So what I'm doing is, I'm just going sick. I'm just throwing coppers all over, and about literally 19 coppers, yeah, have come try to wrap me up. Remember, there's that one copper, and they told him to get out of the room and all that. Then I'm screaming at people, tell them to record it, because I'm saying I'm being kidnapped. I'm being kidnapped, like take videos, yeah. And yeah, well, madder than they took me up to Linfield Mount, so let's go there now. Right, so obviously, this is Linfield Mount Hospital, yeah, so I can't take you to the ways that they took me. When we arrived after the BRI where I've just showed you, They brought me down the back ways. They didn't take me through the hospital, yeah. So when I arrived, I thought, yo, I'm getting kidnapped. I've been killed. I'm getting killed. You get me? I thought these are fucking my ex's hitmen, and they're doing me, yeah. There's four black guys have come and a couple of women, and their eyes were blue. I could see like they looked like they had blue behind their eyes. It were mad, like there was some mad aliens or something, yeah. And I'm thinking I'm getting killed, and all the police have obviously with me. I'm thinking, shit, is this gonna happen? They're gonna chop me up. They're gonna kill me, yeah. Anyway, the police have gone and then they try to speak to me, but I didn't trust them. I wouldn't speak to them. I was like, obviously, I know what you're gonna do. You know, I've been in a room before. I've been like this before. You know what I mean? I'm not scared. You know, I said, I'm like, my brother knows I'm here. People know I'm here. But obviously, I'm thinking I'm gonna get killed, and it's a scary place to be in. Do you understand? It's not a joke, and this is the point of part three. Look, I can glorify. Yeah, I had all this money. I bought this cars, that car, GLA, GTDs, X5s, jewelry, bought my bird a Rolex, got my bird's teeth done. Like, you know, I got back up after I got chopped. I got back where I thought I was supposed to be. Don't ever get it twisted. You know, a good man never stays down for long. Like I'm saying, people set my door on fire. My close friends did that. They tried to make me paranoid, try to turn me on other people. All my friends shit on me. You know, look, I'm chopped up to bits. They won't even put me in a car. The millionaires, they can't even put the boy. They call me the boy. They can't even put me in a car. I've got out of bed for these lot. I've rid for these lot. I've put in work for these lot. They did nothing for me, yeah. Like I'm saying, you know, they sent people to running gyms to get me and do me. You know, you need to really think and consider who you're around on road, because this is what happens, yeah. And even if I'm wrong about the girl cheating or whatever, yeah, you know, I did love her. You know, I still fucking have feelings for her to this day. You understand? But what happened is the drugs and losing all these things and the partying and the fake friends and the steroids all mixed and the life that I lived all mixed brought me to this place, Linfield Mount. You get me? And I lost everything. I couldn't trust her no more because I thought she were in on it. I thought she was in on the Wi-Fi and all that. You know, like in my mind, it's a scary place to be. And still to this day, I don't know if some of them things were real or fake. You know what I'm saying? And it's a scary place to be. So anyway, I'm in here. Like I'm saying, all the eyes are blue and I'm breaking down. You know, I've cried. You get me? I thought, fucking hell, look, and what's going on, Jar? And I'm praying to God, saying, God, please don't let me lose my mind. I can't lose my fucking mind, man. Like, it's the only thing. If you do lose, you're finished. So I was really in a bad dark place at that time, and I knew I had to come out of this place. And you know, after about 5 6 hours, you know, I came round. They gave me some food. You know, like I'm saying, I broke down. I cried. I fell asleep. They took me to the hospital the next day again to get me checked. My heart. They said you nearly died because of how much cocaine I took and or whatever my heart rate was. Even the next day was still in a dangerous place. So they had to take me to hospital. And the girl came to hospital and I was told her to get away. I said, get away from me, because obviously in my mind I thought she was in on it. It's a scary place to be in. And look what I did. I lost my relationship. I lost everything, you understand? So I'm in this place and yeah, I come out of here. But let's walk up here. I'm going to show you how I come out of here. All right, so now, yeah, you come out of them doors there, innit? So now look, you get released, yeah? Now they try to give you a little bit of aftercare, but it's bullshit, innit? Give you a few diazepam and that and they let you go, basically, yeah? Like, you know, just ring me if you need or ring this number and that. It's never going to help you. Mental health's deeper than that, yeah? So boom, I come out of there, but now my mates have picked me up. My mates have passed me some dough, took me home. But then I think it was literally the next day or a couple of days later, my mate's picking me up and, you know, he's offering me balloons and coke. Now it's no fault of his. That's just when you're in that life, people don't have no. It's just the life they can't conceive it. You get me? It's like you live in that life, you've got the people around you in it. So I come out of there, and I knew I had to make a change. So boom, I went to Turkey for a week or two. Come back from Turkey, and then, you know, slowly but surely, I had to just get. Obviously, I got back with a girl, but I had to, you know, get her to leave, and I also had to get rid of everything. And then obviously, I flew out to Thailand, and that's when obviously I made a difference. But I'm gonna do a little part four for you in Thailand and show you the route I took to get back to normal and get back on a good path, like to where I am now, doing good, helping thousands of people, inspiring thousands of people. And you know, I had to go through all that to get to this. But this is a short version. You know what I'm saying? I'm not glorifying all the bad stuff. Yeah, people did try to set me up. People did get paid £20,000 to shoot me, and my own mates, you know, rung me, said, oh, you know, there's a move, come and lick this move. And then obviously I found out later on through another kid that he were going to shoot me if I actually went there. So, but obviously Six Sense saved me and all that. But I don't want to glorify all that no more. I want to show you, look, if you're going to get involved in that life, people are going to turn on you. You're going to end up down at some point. You know what I'm saying? Even if it doesn't happen like that for you, like there'll be some points where when shit really hits the fan and things really happen, it's only going to be you, and then you can end up in a dark place like this. And you know, it's a make or break at that time. You either go further down or bounce back, you know, like I did. And a lot of people want to see me down, but look at me now. Just look at me now. You get me headshot, dead. You get me? Look at me now, bro. Man's here, healthy, fresh, doing good, inspiring people. You know, you set my door on fire. You know, even if my missus did cheat on me, all them things that did happen and all that, yeah. If they did happen, you know, look at me now. I'm in a much better place. I'm doing much better in life. So I thank you all you people that did stab me in my back, all you people that did leave me out in the cold, all you people that did, you know, snake me and go to the other side, telling them you're not with me, all you people, yeah. I want to thank you right now. You know, I'm so grateful for you all, yeah, and I forgive you all, yeah, because you made me the man who I am now, inspiring thousands of people, doing work with TV shows, doing work with people in London, doing work with people up and down the UK, podcasts up and down the UK, writing books, like, you know, I'm doing well going into schools. So I appreciate everything that happened in my life, because I wouldn't be where I am today. And that's part 3 done and concluded, yeah. Stay blessed, just Jah.
Alright, so this is a video of a few things, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I had to come out of hospital, get back on my feet. I got back on my feet. Yeah, I ended up getting fucked again on drugs. There's a picture of my legs further down where I ran through the graveyard. I was fucked up and that. And yeah, man, like I thought this is what I needed in it. So I got back to my feet. And then once I got back to my feet, I ended up getting to a point where I letting things eat me up and end up in mental hospital. But there's a lot more pictures and stuff that I could show you and post and glorify, but I'm just giving you a quick insight, you know what I'm saying? Every car I bought, obviously besides the Lambo, I picked my daughter up in that on Christmas Day. You know, I bought the GLA, I bought the RS4 cash, do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like I thought I was where I was meant to be, but it was just all a myth, man, and I ended up destroying myself. And you know, I went to Turkey. My missus switching in Turkey. You see that video? And then I come back from there. I end up leaving her, and then obviously I fly out to Thailand and start bettering my life, man. Changing my life around. I knew I had to make a change, and that's what I did. I made a change, a positive change. You know what I'm saying? And there's a video where my daughter's walking out. That's when my dog got set on fire by one of my mates. It's mad.
Come on, get that jar. Come on. Easy, lad. Mashallah, easy. And again. And again, brother. Come on, mashallah. That's easy. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.